Felicidades, clase de 2021. Congratulations, class of 2021. Como consejera de la organización Chicano Commencement, es mi gran honor darle la bienvenida a todos los padres, parientes y amigos de nuestros estudiantes quienes hoy celebramos. As this season's staff advisor for the student organization Chicano Commencement, it's my honor to welcome all parents, family members, and our friends of our students who we celebrate today. Celebrating the 51st anniversary of Chicano Commencement recognizes the many contributions that our Latinx students have made to San Jose State, their communities, and the world at large. It is with this in mind that I also announce our largest class of students participating in Chicano Commencement this year. I'd like to congratulate our 210 participating students, and it is equally as important to highlight and congratulate the close to 1,800 Latinx students who we anticipate will graduate from San Jose State this spring and summer of 2021. We understand that reaching this milestone during a pandemic is challenging, but I ask that each of you that are watching today's program take a minute to pause and reflect on what this moment means to you, your familia, and your friends. Si se puede, si se pudo, y adelante.
Remember your first day of school after summer vacation and the teacher would go around the classroom to break the ice and he or she would ask, tell us what you did during your summer vacation. And Jimmy over here would raise his hand and say, oh, I went to Disneyland. And Marilu would raise her hand, oh, I went to Yosemite. And somebody else would raise their hand and say, oh, I went camping. And when it got to me, I would lie. I would say that I too went to Disneyland. I went to Great America. I spent my summer vacations camping, and I went to Yosemite. And the reason I lied is because I was ashamed and embarrassed to admit that I was a farm worker, that I spent my summer vacations with mud on my hands and dust on my face. I was ashamed and embarrassed. And it was in the summer of my 7th grade year. Before then, I was picking strawberries and garlic here and there, but it was the summer of my 7th grade year where the light went on in my room at 5 a.m. and it was my dad. My dad said, Mijo, you're coming with me to work today. And my dad was obviously a farm worker. I wanted to watch Super Friends and Scooby-Doo and play baseball out in the street for my summer vacation. But I went to work with my dad that day. And then the next day, the light went on in my room again. It was my dad, and he said, Mijo, you're coming with me to work today. And so for 7 summer vacations, that's how I spent them. Working out in the fields, moving sprinkler pipes that are 18 to 20 feet long, sometimes picking cucumbers, strawberries, and garlic. And so what I really wanted to do, what I dreamed of doing when I was a kid, was become a tractor driver, because that means that you're not picking garlic, you're not picking strawberries, you're not moving those 18 to 20 foot sprinkler pipes. You're in an air-conditioned tractor, and you're listening to the Giants game on the radio, because that's what tractor drivers did. So I wanted to be a tractor driver as a kid. That was my aspiration. Back then, I hated the smell of wet soil. I hated the smell of tomato leaves, the smell of strawberries, because it just brought back so many what for me were ugly memories. And today, I mean, I love the smell of wet soil. When you rub 2 leaves together from a tomato plant and put it near your nose, it's just such a beautiful scent that it just it brings back so many memories that were difficult back then, but I carry with pride with me now. And I think today that farm work was the best job I ever had, because it really humbles you and it teaches you to really appreciate what you have today. As a journalist, when I got here to this campus at San Jose State, I remember that I took a radio class, and it was my first broadcasting class. And when you have a radio show, you record yourself so you can go back and kind of judge yourself and see how you can improve. And so I went back home that night and I listened to my voice and I'm thinking, who is that guy? I didn't realize that I had an accent. And so I thought I was a regular American kid, K through 12, growing up in this country, born in this country. But I realized that I had an accent. And so I had to fight through that as a journalist. Sometimes I still fight through that because I have to learn to enunciate every word and every sentence correctly. I have to slow down my speech, because if I speed it up like I normally do in conversationally, then I'm going to lose the viewer because they're too worried about what is that guy saying. So I have to slow down my pace, make sure that I enunciate everything. There was a time when just things were not working out. I wasn't getting a job. I spent 9 months after graduation from San Jose State paying rent with credit cards. And so it was just one of the toughest episodes of my life back then. But I knew that I wanted to become a journalist. And so what I did is I taped a song, the title of a song, to my bedroom door. And it's a song by Vicente Fernandez. And the song is called No Me Sé Rajar. It means I don't know how to quit. So my sign said, No Me Sé Rajar, I will become a TV journalist. And so it's just perseverance and determination, which is basically the definition of No Me Sé Rajar. You don't learn how to quit. And so now when you go out after graduation, go out with your chin up. Go out with your head high. When you shake somebody's hand, give them a firm handshake and let them know that you're one of those who fought that good fight and is ready to do battle now on the professional side. And so have that confidence in you when you're doing that. When you're become future community leaders, you want the ball, right? You want your boss to say, we have this big assignment, who are we going to give it to? You want to be the person who says, I want the ball, throw me the ball. Whenever there's a big news story happening around the country, I want them to think of me. The first name to think of is mine. Who should we send to cover the earthquake in Mexico City, to cover Hurricane Harvey in Houston, Texas? I want that person to be me. I want the ball. You should want the ball as well, because that's what leaders are all about. I can't become an advocate as a journalist because I have to remain neutral and unbiased. But I can work behind the scenes to kind of change things. And I'll give you an example. The words the illegals, illegal alien, and illegal immigrant really kind of rub me the wrong way, but I can't do that in public as an advocate. So I work behind the scenes. And so I remember I reached out to the higher ups at 30 Rock, at NBC Corporate, and I said, what's our policy on using the terms illegals, the illegals, or illegal alien? And so it stirred up a conversation throughout the entire network. And so the policy became at NBC Network that we do not use the words illegals, the illegals, or illegal alien. We use the term undocumented immigrant. And I'm proud to say that since then, the Associated Press, the Washington Post, and many other legitimate news outlets now adopted the same policy. More than 50 years ago, some great trailblazers walked out of commencement exercises right here at San Jose State University. I'll name you a few of them. Rosalinda Martinez, there's Humberto Garza, there's Jose Villarreal, that's just to name a few. They saw that something was wrong, that Chicanas and Chicanos were not being heard, that our gente was very underrepresented in higher education. So they walked out. Now, they didn't walk out, go home, just to celebrate their graduation. They did celebrate, but then they rolled up their sleeves. They became active, and many of them are still active today. They're fighting that cause. Will you have that valor? Will you have that desire and the ganas to make your communities better? What will your response be when confronted with bias and discrimination, with economic disparity and social injustice? And because your skin is of a darker complexion, you'll need to work twice as hard to prove yourself. Because your name ends with an EZ, Rodriguez, Iniguez, Martinez, you will be judged. And at that point of judgment, will you take a seat or will you stand up? Will you work 9 to 5 or will you realize that we need you after hours? Now, when my live shots are done at 6:30 p.m. every night, it's not over. It's never over. There's still a lot of work to do. Our gente needs you. We need you to be one of those who stands up. So congratulations today. You've done it. This community is very proud of your big accomplishment. I look forward to telling many positive news stories about you in the future. So celebrate. But remember, tomorrow the hard work begins. No te rajes. Enhorabuena.
Good afternoon, graduates, students, families, and friends, and welcome to our 51st annual San Jose State University Chicano Commencement Class of 2021. It's been yet another challenging year for us with our current pandemic still in place, which has caused a multitude of barriers, but we always manage to see the light at the end of the tunnel while still holding on to our unrelenting will to succeed. It was only just a few years ago we received admission letters that invited us to embark on this incredible journey of studying here at San Jose State University. At that time, graduation seemed so far away, but how time flies. Having gone through all those ups and downs during our studies, we are now standing here obtaining the rewards of our hard work and celebrating the end of one of the chapters in our tremendous journey. A graduation is a distinguished ceremony meant to celebrate an individual's academic achievements. It is the time when all those lesson plans, group presentations, and sleepless nights become all worth it. Fellow students, faculty members, parents, and loved ones are acknowledged for their never-ending support. A graduation can also be the most memorable yet sentimental day of a person's life. Graduates, to you I say, congratulations, class of 2021, and thank you all for your participation in this memorable event.
Buenas tardes, familia, amigos, estudiantes y recién graduados. Bienvenidos a nuestra ceremonia virtual de Chicano Commencement 2021. Este año celebramos nuestro aniversario 51, donde nacionalmente reconocemos los triunfos de los estudiantes Chicanex y Latinex. La celebración de Chicano Commencement comenzó como una protesta contra la falta de recursos, apoyo, calidad de educación y representación Latinex en las escuelas. Ahora, después de 51 años, Chicano Commencement es una celebración de la lucha latina en educación universitaria y lo lejos que hemos llegado. Esta ceremonia es una celebración del incremento de éxito en nuestras no representadas comunidades latinas. Para nuestras familias, gracias por su apoyo y amor incondicional en esta etapa tan difícil. Sin su empeño, determinación y afán de vernos sobresalir, no estaríamos aquí. La oportunidad de obtener una educación y hacerlo realidad ha sido gracias a ustedes. Este logro es dedicado para ustedes, nuestras familias. Para nuestros graduados, pertenecemos aquí, pertenecemos en todas partes. Siempre hay un campito para nosotros y nadie nos puede quitar la oportunidad que merecemos en este país. No se escondan y alcen la voz. Así como generaciones pasadas han luchado por abrirnos el camino, nosotros tenemos que seguir apoyando a los que siguen. Somos un reflejo de que estamos aquí para quedarnos y que nuestros sueños sí son alcanzables. Felicidades, clase del 2021.
Karina González Acosta. Alma Nayeli Acosta Sánchez. Liliana Landa Aguayo. Claudia Aguirre. Alyssa M. Alonso. Luis Oseguera Álvarez. Carmen Álvarez Vargas. Jessica Andrade. April May Andrea Corral. Brianna Anguiano, Ana Andrea Arce, Melissa Canela Arellano, Amalia Guzmán Ayala, Adamari Yamilet Ayala, María Murillo Barocio, Elizabeth Barragán, Esi Barroso Ramírez, Azucena Aguilar Botello, Adrián Burgara, Ilse A. Busarelo, Marco Cabrera, Celestina Yesenia Cantú, Jessica García Carmona, Sarah Leanne Carpenter, Yareli Rivera Carrasco, Cristina María Carrillo, Marisabel Ángela Carrillo, Cristina Carrillo, Lisette Castillo, Alex Jordan Sedas, Natalie Marie Chapa, Griselda Cybrian, Michelle Córdoba, Analisa Marisa Cortés, Rubén Coria, Stephanie Cárdenas Covarrubias, Sandra Crowder, Sandy Madrid Cruz, James Cruz, Jennifer Suárez Delgado, Jessica Delgado, Diego Alejandro Díaz de Sáenz Martínez Mercado a la Sarcinuenza, Vanessa Díaz, Michelle Domínguez, Alejandra Jauregui Estrada, Cintia Fernández Ríos, Rosa Isela Flores Lozano, Yesenia Flores, Salvador Flores Hernández, Andreina Pardo Fregoso, Arturo Paredes Fuentes Jr., Guadalupe Chávez Gaeta, Andrea Hernández Galindo, Mayra Galindo, Anneli Paulette Gallardo Gaylard, Kenia Gallo, Ana Galván, Janet Cancino García, Jamie Carolina García, Adriana Lisette García, María Magdalena García Rodríguez, Eucario Mendoza García, Nathan García, Stephanie García, Daisy García Ortiz, Samantha Zamora Gaitán, Angélica Celeste Gómez, Cara González, Karen Cecilia González, Brenda Michelle González, Gabriela González, Jessica Nicole Gutiérrez, Mariela Álvarez Gutiérrez, Valeria Gutiérrez, Janet Gutiérrez, Lucas Gutiérrez, Nathaniel David Guzmán, Jonathan Guzmán Hernández, Cristal Mariana Hernández Silva, Rubí Ramírez Hernández, Alondra Martínez Hernández, Dulce Hernández. Bianca Hernández. Nunila Hernández. Giovanni Michel Hurtado. Noé Ibarra. Guadalupe Juárez. Ana Yael Labra Gómez. Jonathan Landín. Nunila Lázaro. Leticia Lázaro. Corinne Irene Leal Camacho. EJ Lizárrago. Erika Lizárrago. Julisa Montserrat López Vega. Lorena López. Mayela López. Ángel de Los Ángeles. Xochitl Manríquez Luna. Emily Lynn Macias, Brandon Steven Madrigal Ellenberg,
Isaiah Madrigal, Delilah Gomez Marcelino, Tatiana Marenco Quintana, Honors Silva Martinez, Fabiola Prieto Martinez, Yesenia Marie Martinez, Yvette Lorenzo Martinez, Victor Martinez, Ricardo Martinez, Ellen R. Martino Murillo, Maria Ivan Mata, Elizabeth Maya, Marisa Elena Mejia, Ivan Mendez, Nubia Lisbeth Mendoza Bravo, Marisa Elizabeth Mendoza, Samantha Mendoza, Eveline Mesa, Mike A. Michelle, Yubani Hernandez Miranda, Andrea Molina, Elizabeth Molina, Adelita Alexandra Montalvo, Estrella Brigitte Moran Mesa, Yahara J. Navarrete, Luz Cassandra Nicasio, Joanna Nunez, Jocelyn Horta, Michael Ortega, Andrea S. Ortiz Perez, Crystal Guadalupe Ortiz, Julieta Ortiz, Leslie Giselle Osuna, Edna Areli Padilla Gonzalez, Evelyn Palacios Mora, Kimberly Palacios Mora, Catalina Rodriguez Palomino, Myra Belagio, Floriberta Sario Perez, Yesenia Penalosa Perez, Andrea Itzel Perez, Valeria Perez, Andrea Miroslava Perez, Abril Perez Gonzaga, Jacqueline Ponce, Amaranta Angelina Quintero, Josefina Rubio Quintero, Omar Valencia Ramirez, Sandra Angelica Ramirez Merida, Naomi Ramirez, Margarita Ramirez, Melanie Ramirez, Jacqueline Arroyo Raya, Melina Eliana Regosa, Jessica Escobar Reyes, Cynthia Mariela Reyes Roman, Corina Marie Reyes, Uciel Reyes, Selena Mariel F. Rios, Eric Jose Rivera, Oralia Chavez Rodriguez, Victor T. Rodriguez, Ingrid Lopez Rodriguez, Margarita Rodriguez, Jennifer Rodriguez Alonso, Geraldine Romero Castrejón, Esperanza Rosas, Miriam Ruiz Velasco, Elizabeth Saavedra, Chelsea Saldana, Juliana Rodriguez Sanchez, Trini Sanchez, Beatriz Sanchez, Kimberly Sanchez, Angie Sandoval, Jessica Simonakis, Brenda Solis, Guadalupe C. Suarez, Tiffany Tachekin, Ricardo J. Taina, Jennifer Chavez Tapia, Emily Tejada, Anthony Jesse Topas Jr., Yesenia Torres, Elizabeth Torres, Gladys Tovar Hernandez, Ileana Citlali Trejo, Gabriela Quintero Urquea, Eric Valenzuela, Mariela Angelina Valladares, Elena Varela, Rosa Graciela Vargas, Maria Trinidad Vargas Murillo, Paola Cruz Vargas, Esmeralda Vargas Tovar, Christy Vasquez Guj, Tony Velasco, Abraham Caleb Vicente, Nelly Villanueva, Jennifer Villanueva Herrera, Jennifer Verhin, Diana Samudio Gracia.